Imagine an ancient civilization so advanced that they built sprawling cities in the jungle, created calendars more precise than ours, and mapped the stars with mind-blowing accuracy. Now, what if I told you that some of their greatest secrets aren't found in temples or pyramids, but deep underground in a network of mysterious caves and tunnels? For centuries, the Maya civilization has fascinated historians, but recent discoveries suggest that much of their world remains hidden beneath the surface. The vast, uncharted cave systems beneath Mexico and Central America could hold the key to understanding their culture, beliefs, and even their sudden decline. These underground realms were sacred, believed to be the dwelling places of gods and spirits that dictated the fate of their people. But how did the Maya navigate these dark, treacherous labyrinths? Archaeologists believe they used a combination of torches, markings, and possibly even primitive maps. Some caves feature murals and carvings that depict their mythology in stunning detail. The deeper explorers venture, the more eerie and otherworldly these spaces become. Some chambers remain in absolute darkness, untouched for over 1,000 years. The importance of the underworld wasn't just spiritual. It played a critical role in the Maya survival. Many of these underground tunnels led to water sources, such as cenotes, which provided fresh water in an otherwise arid landscape. The Maya's ability to harness these natural formations may have been a key factor in their success as an empire. Yet despite centuries of research, we are only scratching the surface. Every new discovery raises more questions. Were these caves used for secret meetings? Did the Maya hide treasures deep within the earth? Could some tunnels still lead to undiscovered cities? One thing is certain: the secrets of the Maya underworld are waiting to be unearthed. The Maya believed that beneath the Earth's surface lay Xibalba, the place of fear, a shadowy underworld ruled by death gods and spirits. But here's where it gets crazy. This wasn't just mythology. The Maya physically ventured into these underground worlds, performing sacred rituals and offering to forces they believed controlled life and death. The name Xibalba itself evokes terror. Ancient texts describe it as a place of trials, where the souls of the dead faced gruesome challenges set by powerful deities. These gods, known as the Lords of Xibalba, were not benevolent. They delighted in suffering and trickery. The Popol Vuh, the sacred Maya text, tells of twin heroes who descended into this underworld and had to outwit the gods to escape. Archaeologists have found physical evidence of these beliefs inside the caves. Strange altars, blood-stained pottery, and remains of sacrifices have been uncovered, suggesting that the Maya conducted elaborate ceremonies to appease these deities. In some caves, human remains indicate that not all who entered ever returned. These dark passageways weren't just for the dead. Elite priests and rulers likely used them to communicate with the gods, seeking guidance or blessings before battles, droughts, or major decisions. Some believe that only those with divine favor could enter and return unharmed, reinforcing the power of the ruling class. As explorers continue to map these caves, they are discovering complex networks that extend for miles. Some tunnels are eerily symmetrical, suggesting they were shaped by human hands. Could this mean the Maya intentionally built pathways into the underworld? If so, what other mysteries do these tunnels hold? The Maya didn't just believe in an underworld. They built their entire civilization around it. Their cities, temples, and even their roads were designed to reflect their spiritual connection to Xibalba. Cenotes, the gateways to Xibalba. These natural sinkholes, scattered across the Yucatan Peninsula, were seen as entrances to the underworld. Maya priests performed human sacrifices here, believing they were offering souls directly to the gods. In some cenotes, researchers have found bones, gold, and even jade masks, gifts meant for the deities below. Some cenotes appear in patterns that align with Maya star charts, suggesting that their placement wasn't random, but part of a grand cosmic design. Recent sonar scans have revealed that some cenotes are interconnected, forming massive underground water systems that could hold even more secrets. Cave systems, hidden for thousands of years. Recent expeditions have uncovered vast underground networks beneath famous sites like Chichen Itza and Tikal. Some caves contain untouched artifacts, pottery, weapons, even the remains of ancient rituals preserved for over 1,000 years. One cave system, Balamku, was sealed off by the Maya themselves, possibly to trap something inside. The sheer scale of these networks suggests they may have served as trade routes, allowing movement of people and goods between cities without detection. Some believe these tunnels might hold lost texts, codices that could rewrite what we know about Maya history and their mysterious collapse. In 2018, archaeologists using LiDAR, a laser scanning technology, made a shocking discovery. Beneath the dense jungles of Guatemala, they found over 60,000 Maya structures, including entire cities lost to time. These scans revealed roads, pyramids, and even hidden temples connected to underground tunnels. Some of these tunnels lead directly to sacred caves, suggesting that the Maya had secret passageways linking their world to the underworld. The most mysterious discovery? A massive underground temple beneath El Castillo, the famous pyramid at Chichen Itza. Scientists believe this temple might have been intentionally buried, possibly to conceal a secret chamber within. If true, this could mean that even our most famous Maya ruins have only revealed a fraction of their true history. What's even more baffling is that some of these tunnels appear to be too small for human passage, leading experts to wonder if they were symbolic entrances meant for spirits or deities rather than people. In other cases, tunnels were sealed off with massive stone blocks, as if the Maya were trying to keep something locked away. Could these buried temples contain sacred relics, royal tombs, or even ancient texts that could rewrite our understanding of this lost civilization? New research suggests that some of these underground chambers might have been used for astronomical purposes. Some align perfectly with celestial events, like solstices and equinoxes, hinting that the Maya may have used them as sacred observatories. If this is true, then these hidden temples may not just be places of worship, but key to understanding the Maya's sophisticated knowledge of the cosmos, knowledge that may still be buried beneath the jungle, waiting to be uncovered. Here's the harsh truth. Many of these underground wonders are in danger. Rising tourism threatens to damage fragile cave paintings and artifacts. Climate change is altering water levels in cenotes, potentially erasing ancient relics forever. Looters have already stolen priceless artifacts from these sites, selling them on the black market. Governments and researchers struggle to protect these areas due to lack of funding and resources. If action isn't taken soon, centuries of history could be lost before they are even discovered. The impact of tourism is particularly alarming. While sites like Chichen Itza in Tulum attract millions of visitors each year, many tourists unknowingly cause damage. Touching ancient murals, leaving behind waste, or even swimming in sacred cenotes introduces contaminants that can degrade these historical treasures. Even well-meaning visitors can disrupt delicate cave ecosystems, altering humidity levels and leading to the deterioration of ancient carvings that have survived for centuries. Climate change is another silent threat. Rising temperatures and shifting weather patterns are causing fluctuations in underground water levels. Some cenotes that were once clear and pristine are now filled with algae and pollutants, making archaeological research even more difficult. In other cases, excessive flooding has eroded cave walls, potentially washing away ancient inscriptions and artifacts before they can ever be studied. Scientists fear that if current trends continue, some of the most valuable Maya sites may vanish entirely. The issue of looting is equally devastating. Many of these caves remain unguarded, making them easy targets for artifact thieves. Priceless jade masks, pottery, and even human remains have been stolen and sold on the black market, robbing the world of valuable historical context. Once an artifact is removed from its original location, much of its significance is lost forever. Without proper documentation, these stolen treasures become just objects, stripped of the stories they were meant to tell. Despite these challenges, there is still hope. Local communities, historians, and conservationists are fighting to preserve these sacred places. Some initiatives focus on responsible tourism, educating visitors on how to explore these sites without causing harm. Others work on digital preservation, using high-resolution scans and 3D modeling to document murals, inscriptions, and artifacts before they disappear. But without greater global awareness and financial support, The secrets of the Maya underworld could be lost before we ever have the chance to fully understand them. Scientists and cave divers are racing against time to explore these forgotten realms. National Geographic explorers have mapped miles of underground rivers, some leading to chambers never seen before by modern eyes. In cavern, archaeologists found an altar covered in soot and blood, evidence of ritual offerings made over centuries. Some believe these discoveries hint at an even larger network, possibly extending beneath multiple cities. With every new expedition, the underworld reveals more of its secrets, but also raises new questions. One of the most chilling discoveries comes from the depths of Aktuntunukul, a cave in Belize known as the Cave of the Crystal Sepulchre. Here, researchers found the remains of at least 14 individuals, including the famous Crystal Maiden, a skeleton that has fused with the cave floor over time, its bones sparkling due to mineral deposits. Experts believe these victims were sacrificed to appease the gods, possibly during times of drought or crisis. The eerie stillness of these caves, combined with their tragic history, makes them one of the most haunting sights in Maya archaeology. But sacrifices weren't the only purpose of these underground chambers. Some tunnels reveal evidence of elaborate ceremonies, where priests and shamans likely perform rituals to communicate with the gods. Strange pottery fragments, obsidian blades, and even carved hieroglyphs have been found deep within the caves, objects that were never meant to be seen again once they were placed as offerings. The deeper researchers go, the stronger the connection to Maya spirituality becomes, reinforcing the idea that Xibalba wasn't just a myth, it was a real, physical place where the Maya sought divine power. In recent years, underwater cave explorers have made some of the most astonishing discoveries yet. Deep within the flooded caverns of Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, divers uncovered ancient fire pits, proof that at some point in history, these caves were dry and actively used by the Maya. Even more remarkably, some researchers believe these fire pits could indicate the presence of hidden passageways that may still be undiscovered. Could they lead to burial sites, hidden treasure chambers, or even lost cities buried beneath the jungle? The secrets of the Maya underworld are only beginning to surface. With new technology, archaeologists are uncovering an entire hidden world beneath our own, a world that rewrites everything we thought we knew about this ancient civilization. But the question remains, are we prepared for what we might find? Every new discovery brings us closer to understanding the true depth of Maya knowledge, their rituals, and their connection to the cosmos. Yet for every question answered, a dozen more emerge. Were these tunnels just sacred spaces, or did they serve a greater, undiscovered purpose? Could the Maya have hidden entire cities underground, shielding them from time itself? With so much of this network still unexplored, we are standing at the threshold of history, waiting for the next great revelation. But perhaps the greatest mystery of all isn't what lies beneath the surface, it's what it all means. The Maya built their world around the balance between life and death, the heavens and the underworld, the known and the unknown. As we continue to dig deeper, we may find more than just artifacts and ruins. We may uncover an ancient way of seeing the world, one that challenges our own understanding of reality. And in doing so, we must ask ourselves, are we truly discovering their secrets, or are they revealing something about us?